Hi everyone, my name is Yasmin and welcome to my channel. Today is Thursday, the 29th of February. If you're here for the very first time, welcome, and if you are my returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. It's been only one day since I recorded last. Yesterday I have done a Flosstube special when I talked to you all about my new releases, new products in my shop, and also about my new shop. So if you have been watching this video, thank you so much. Thank you so much for leaving comments. Thank you for so beautifully, describe my boxes and so enthusiastically approach them. Thank you so much. I just wanted to kind of mention here, yesterday it got into my attention that the international shipping wasn't working on my new website. So as of now, I made sure it is working. So I activated the international markets as well. So if you are a customer from outside of the UK, you can shop in my new shop as well. And as a reminder, all of the products in my new shop are free UK deliveries, and international shipping is tracking for all of the boxes, and then flat rate for all of the chats. Right, so enough talking business, let's talk stitching. February, it's been a really great month. I have stitched a lot, although I really I wasn't really feeling this way. I've complained to my girls that actually I have not been stitching very much this month, but when I lay out everything on the table and I made a list of things which I've worked on, I've started, then it's quite a lot. So this episode is going to be jam-packed with eye candy projects. So let's start. Oh no, actually, before we go any further, I really would love to welcome to Flosstube Sarah, which is Cross Stitch Sarah on Instagram. 2 days ago, she put her very first Flosstube video and it was great. Very lovely projects, variety of projects. I have been friends with Sarah on Instagram virtually for quite some times, so it was really lovely to have an opportunity to hear her voice and see her on the screen. Really highly recommended. Go and have a subscribe and watch. I also would love to welcome Laura, which is face behind the cotton and clay. She is a stitcher and a maker. Really great first Flosstube as well. Watched last night or 2 nights ago, I don't know, that there is kind of overlap for me. Really great variety of projects, a really great personality. Really enjoy those 2 new Flosstube channels. So please go subscribe, show them some love, and welcome them to a cross stitch community. Right, now let's talk stitching. I have got quite few work in progress, but before we get into it, I would like to share with you some of my finishes. So the first of all, if you watched yesterday, I have finished the small pin cushion, which is the complementary chart for the Highland Drum. I stitched this myself on 25 count Lugana with DMC colors and backed it with the Polish embroidery fabric. No, that's not how it's. It is a cotton fabric with a Polish embroidery motifs. And I brought it back home, so it was really lovely to kind of have an opportunity to use my fabric. So that's the one finish. I've also finished the Strawberry Harvest, which is my new release, and I talked about it yesterday. It is on 36 count fabric flare Sun June with overdyes and DMC. And I have also finished the complementary design, which is Strawberry and Birds, and it is stitched on 32 count Coffee Olay fabric flare with the same DMC and overdyes as the main piece. I have also finished, so my desk is absolutely loaded with stuff, so I struggle to find a little space to put the things away once I show you them, but I think I'm good now. So where was I? Oh yes, now I will be showing you a few of the other finishes. They are my Patreon. Sorry, my blouses keep opening here and I really don't want to flash you. So what else I was saying? Yes, so I've also finished quite a few models for my Patreon releases for this month. They are not fully finished yet. One will definitely be restart because I was completely inspired by one of my members who chose her own color palette and fabric, and I absolutely loved it. So I think I will be copying, maybe not the exact colors, but definitely the style she stitched the model. So this month, as it was Valentine, I have offered a complimentary bonus chart, which comes in duo. So we have got love, and the love comes with a little pincushion as well. So this is a bonus chart for all of my Patreon members across all 3 tiers. Now, this is the model which I was talking about, which I will be restarting. The idea behind it, I wanted to have a kind of cohesive series of seasonal smalls. So if you remember, I stitched winter on a blue azure Murano with white thread. So I wanted the series continue the same way. So I've chose a green fabric and then I stitched it with the Amandier by Tom and Lily Creation, which equivalent would be white DMC, B5200, or if you want a little bit more kind of subtle, then 3865. So that was the idea. However, the fabric I've chose for it is a little bit too mottly. So all of the kind of intricacy of the design, they kind of get lost. So I will be stitching this again on the little bit less kind of shouty fabric with white, and then I will make another version with the full colors. So this is available for this month in the first tier of the design. Of the membership. So this design comes with an additional pincushion which has got a flower on the top, and it is surrounded by a variety of like the motifs. So we have got bees and flowers and other stuff. So again, as you can tell, because the fabric is so motley, it's really losing the, you know, the delicacy of the design. So I will be restitching this again. But if you are interested, the designs are available until 14th of March. This is where the new stuff is coming out. Right, we are also on my Patreon membership. We are also on the part 2 of Mystery Stitch Along. So I have completed part 2 in both versions. So one is a part of the sampler and the second one is individual block. So last month, so it's the Stitch Along started in January. So this was the January individual block. And this is February's individual block. So I am using 32 count brick by Fiber on the Whim, and I am kind of using variety of different over dyes. However, to make this cohesive, I am kind of incorporating you know, colors from the previous blocks, so it looks like one series. So now I'm going to show you how does it look as a part of the big sampler. I haven't started on the part 3 yet. I mean, I started a little bit, but I will be stitching this so I can have it done before the release day. But this is how the sampler looks so far, with 2 blocks next to each other. And I'm stitching this on 18 count Ada with flosses by Stitchy Ferret with two hand-dyed flosses. One is Oceana and one is Nebula. So yes, I really enjoy stitching this stitch along, designing and seeing everybody following along. So if you are interested, the part 2 is available as a part of the membership for this month, and part 1 is available for purchase in my Patreon shop. So this were all of my finishes, so not too bad. I mean, sadly, they are all new starts and models, none of the kind of whips which I am really trying to, you know, decrease, but we will get there. So since talking about the whips, I have got pile of whips which I would love to show you. I have worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects. My journal is up to date. So I will be showing you them in no particular order. So the first project I've worked on, it is not anymore. I mean, it was a mystery stitch along by Meloca Designs, which ended in, I want to say November, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on this. So of course I am behind, but I have stitched about 60%, so I don't have much left to do. Absolutely loved it. I ordered the kit with a needle minder, which at that time was mystery, but you know, of course I've opened it the minute it arrived, so I knew from the beginning I'm stitching on Hedgehog. Absolutely love this design, although it is not my favorite project to work on, and this is only because there is a lot of color changes in the spikes. So this is quite irritating, but I really loved it. I look forward to have it finished. How gorgeous is this? And I think I did mention I bought it kit, so I'm using Ada 14 count and all the colors which were included. Gorgeous. So this is my first whip, and I will be putting it back into my bag so I don't lose anything. Right, the second whip I've worked on, it is my old whip from, let me have a look on the note, from the year 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, no, actually from September 2023, so it's not too old. So this is the Remembrance sampler by Ancient Sage Designs on Etsy. And last time when I showed you, I had done this much. So now I am almost finished. So I've reached the bottom. I have got a few motifs in this corner, and then I have got extra border which go all the way around. Now, I have worked on this project a lot during Stitch in London sampler edition weekend last weekend. Absolutely loved it. It was so mindless to stitch. No mistakes, no frogging. I mean, this is success. So I've done quite a lot of work. So I really am hoping that in March I will be able to cross it out from my whip list. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I am stitching this on 32 count buttermilk with DMC 3777. Gorge. I will be sharing you my thoughts on Stitch in London retreat at the very end of this video as well. Right, the next project, which was my whip from, I think, September, Bluebird, yeah, from September 2023. It is by Heart in Hand, the Bluebird sampler. So last time when I showed you, I had a first line of alphabet. So again, I have taken this project with me to Stitch in London weekend, and I've worked on it almost exclusively. Excuse me. And if I have not run out of thread of color, I would actually finish it in the retreat. However, this is how much I have done, you know, whilst being there. I've also, instead of using my own initial to add next to the bird, I decided to use the kind of shorts for Stitch in London 2024. So this will be my kind of commemorative piece for, you know, attending Stitch in London Sampler Edition, because it was lots of fun. So as you can tell, I don't have much to do. I just need to finish the bird and kind of what is on the bottom, the little greenery, and then there are beads. I'm not sure if I will be adding beads, because I did stitch Tom Turkey, which is from the series, and I have omitted beads, and I'm quite happy with it. So I think I might do the same with this design, but it is almost finished, so I'm really happy with that. Now I have got another whip, which is my last year start. Double check. Yeah, it's from last year. So this is Barbara Anna spring cut, and I've worked on it for quite few evenings, so I have only the skirt to fill in with some motifs. There are dandelions over here, so a little bit of back stitching just to you know, for better effect, but I am almost done with it. And this project will be on the same fabric. I will be stitching the summer cut, which I have already purchased the flosses. Now I just need to put them on the Charlie Feathers floss drops, because they are the best. I'm stitching this project on a 32 count Murano splash pink with all called for DMCs. I love this. Gosh, Barbara Anna, you are fantastic. And did you see the sneak peek of new designs which she is about to release? Oh gosh, I am aching and itching to you know, have a start on them, although I really don't need any more new starts. Right, I've also worked on another Barbara Anna project, which I've started as a part of the stitch along with Kim and Sarah, Cross Stitch Sarah on Instagram, and I think the hashtag is Blue Dreams Sal. So I worked on it for 2 evenings. So last time when you saw, I had a face done and this part of the design was done. So I have focused on the hair, and I am using, I would say maybe like 20% of called for colors. I am using similar blues, but not called for. And I think the only colors which actually I am using is the face colors. Everything else is just kind of similar, but not called for. And I am stitching this on 32 count brick by fiber on a whim. I love this, so gorgeous. I don't have much to do. Let me check on the design. I think the most kind of time consuming is the hair part, because you know, once the hair is done, they are like, you know, sporadically added boat and fishes in the middle. So I look forward to finish this too as well. Right, next whip I've worked on, it is a new start from last month, and this was a start for Charlie's birthday, and the hashtag for this is B-Day starts with OFE, which means owl forest embroidery. So I am stitching on swamp witch, and I am using the kit material, which is Belfast linen 32 count and overdiced flosses from the kit. So this is how much I have done. So pretty much, so the middle part is almost completed, and I have got 3 sides and I will be done. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Gorgeous. And the needle minder is from the kit as well. So many beautiful projects I've worked on this month, which makes me smile. Right, and the last whip I've worked on, it is my yearly stitch along. It is a free design from let me make this, say this right, Terrazane Initiative, and I started this on the 1st of January, and the original design is called Tetra's Journey. However, because I am kind of using this project as a temperature stitch along, so I am calling this Tetra's Temperature Journey. So for every day in January and February, I have been recording temperature of the day at 12 o'clock in London, and I have been stitching one motif. So I am up to date. I have got all 29 motifs on my project added. Just sorry, I'm not folding this properly. So as you can tell, we had a quite few warm days in February, mainly above 10, so all of those greens, but we also had a quite, you know, come back to a cold weather, which was anything between what is like 6 and 10, and then we had a one sunny day which was above 15, so like 16 degree Celsius. So I remember this day because it was half term and we were having fun at St. James's Park during half term. So yeah, so this is how much my temperature Tetris journal is looking so far. I absolutely love this. This design has got 330 designs plus border, so I think it's just perfect for yearly stitch along. So this is my last whip I've worked on, so that's a pretty decent amount of work I have done this month, considering. So now it is the last kind of portion of the stitchy goodness, but I have some more stuff to show you as well. After that, I had a few new starts. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 new starts, which I will be showing 3 of them to you today. One of them, it's my model, which will be released in September, so I cannot show you. And I also have been working on 3 models as a part of the whip as well. So this is something I won't be able to show you until the release day in September. But I have started 3 other projects. So I wasn't going to join anybody's stitch alongs because, gosh, I am so swamped with models, and you know, my personal stitching and my basket of whips is really jam-packed. I don't need any more cells. However, I've watched Amanda's latest video, Alba Stitcher, and she started Highland Cow by Meloca design. So this design is available in the World of Cross Stitching magazine issues February 2024. So I have print out the copy in a really massive scale so I can see it very well, and I am using old code for DMCs on the 14 count Ada, which mistakenly I have taken the wrong piece. Gosh, I have cut the Ada for other mandalas which I want to start, and I accidentally grabbed the smaller piece which meant to go for the monkey. So I am a little bit short and shy for you borders, so I'm not quite sure if I can fit the horns. So I will be definitely sewing on a fabric on the side in order to frame it, but I'm not restarting this. So this is how much I have done in one sitting. I think on the lunchtime I started it, and then I put it away so I could, you know, carry on with the day, and then I continue working on it at night, and I absolutely love this. And there is a hashtag for this stitch along which I don't remember, but I will put in the notes down below. Right, and the next start I had, it was actually unexpected and unplanned. So like I've mentioned, I have been to Stitch in London retreat last weekend, and it was organized by Marie and Michelle, Mama Loves UGB, and Marie of Stitches and Diamonds. So of course it was a retreat dedicated samplers, sorry, dedicated samplers, and we had an opportunity to, you know, explore and see so many beautiful samplers from Marie's and Michelle's private collection, but also other attendees of the retreat. They have been, you know, they've brought their own, you know, samplers from their own collections as well. So it was the eye-feasting experience. We also have been given plenty of charts. So as a complimentary chart for the retreat, it was designed, I mean, it was reproduced by Mama Loves UGB Michelle, and this is the Maud Mary Dodrell 1876. So this is the design, and we were given a fabric and the flosses. So I absolutely loved it. When I saw the purple, which was included in a pack, I was like, I need to start this immediately. So I have worked on it on Sunday, mainly, no, Saturday evening. Once I've actually opened the pack, I worked on it. I will be omitting all of this part, like the saying, because it is a biblical verse. So I don't really want that. So I will have all of the alphabet lines and then the name of the girl who stitched that. So just without the religious quote. So I'm gonna show you how much I have done. I absolutely love this. It's just the alphabet sampler, so it's nothing, you know, wow, but it's the purple what absolutely sold me on it. So this is how much I have stitched or whilst being stitched in London, a little bit on Saturday and then continue on Sunday. So this is on 32 count Summer Khaki by Zweigart, and the colors called for are Concord. So this is the purple, which I absolutely get sold on. And then we've got Michelle's navy, which is so coincidental. It wasn't intended for you know, it wasn't dyed with intention for our Mama Loves UGB, but it's really fun. And then we have Bean Sprout by Classic Colorworks, and the Wicks Dye Works Corn Silk. So only those 4 colors, and I really enjoy working on it. And I think this could be a quick finish if I actually stop starting other stuff. So look forward to working on this some more. And now I have got a final start, last start of the month, which I started last night. And this is, let me just put this away. Sorry for the crinkling sound. I am very often unaware about the noise I am making in the background. So everyone who is watching using the headset, I do apologize. My videos and my channel should come with a warning. Right, so the last start I had last night, it is for the Mystery Animal Stitch Along by Meloca Design. So officially the Stitch Along has started. I am taking the needle minder off, so you don't know what it is, because again, I needed to know from, you know, in advance. So I've ordered the kit, which came with 14 count Ada and all of the assortment of flosses. So I have got everything in here, and I started. And I really like the placement of the first part this time, because we're starting right in the middle. So I really enjoy this kind of start, especially when I do like a mystery stitch along, because it really makes lots of sense in my brain. When we start, you know, somewhere on the bottom, then I am more likely to make a terrible mistake with the placement, and I am either too short, you know, with my design, or like, you know, I don't have enough space on the side. So I am really pleased with the placement. So this is how much I have done from the middle part of the design. It is gorgeous. If you have got needle minder and you've opened it like I did, then you know what it is, and it's gorgeous. If you one of those, you know, patience one and those one who likes the mystery, you won't be disappointed. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I will be working on a part one some more, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Just, you know, as we are on the Meloca design subject, the Meloca design you know, special link and a coupon code is valid still. So if you would like to purchase some goodies from Meloca design website, then there is a special link in the description box which allows you to 15% off from any products on their website with the code YAS15. Okay, and that was all my stitching. Now I have got a little bit of shopping, and of course I want to show you the goodies which we were given at Stitch in London weekend, because there were a lot. So let me move a few things about and I will be showing you everything. I also have been so lucky and I won a raffle prize at the weekend, and I am an owner of the Nessie's Craft project bag, which is so gorgeous. So now when I showed you the bag, I can, you know, put it in a use, and my new Meloca stitch along will be you know, will find a home inside. Okay, let's go Stitch in London goodies, and then I have got a little bit of shopping, a wonderful stitching kindness which absolutely blew me off. Like, you know, I was so blown away by it. Okay, in no particular order, I have got a lovely tray with all of the goodies which we were given at Stitch in London. First of all, the generosity of the people attending, it was wonderful. We have been given gifts. So first of all, Hannah, which is Hannah Cross Stitch Hannah on Instagram, she has so kindly given us one of her reproduction sampler, which is available on her Gumroad as well. So this is March 1878, and she also included cranberry from the sampler threads, the gentle art. I absolutely love this. Like, if you have been following along with me, then you know I am not a massive sampler stitcher, but being at the retreat and having an opportunity to explore those samplers with my own eyes and, you know, touch them and kind of learn the history behind them and hear those wonderful stories which Ruth shared with us. Ruth is a designer and the owner of the oh my god, I always make this wrong. CrossFit. I will put across the screen. I am really sorry. I just cannot make the right order in my head. I know all the words, but I just cannot put them in a cohesive, you know, title or name. I will put across the screen. She has done a wonderful talk. She talked about the samplers from kind of over two different girls from the very different backgrounds. So one was kind of from the you know, rich and wealthy family. The other one was kind of you know, servant girl, and being able to know the stories and how many people they've met, and, you know, the circumstances of the motifs they were putting on those samplers. It was really incredible. So it really helped me to see the samplers from the very different perspective. So now coming back to Hannah, she actually she brought the sampler to the retreat as well, so I could see it, and then she stitched her own model as well. So I am really grateful for, you know, for Hannah giving us this this wonderful gift. So that's from Hannah. Now we've also have been given a chart which came. I need to move stuff in order to show you what's the purpose. So this is again reproduction by Mama Loves You GB, and this is Emma Rohn, and this is exclusive design for this. And then the suggestion finishing idea was to finish it in this little caddy tray, which has got like legs, so you can like put it on the side of your sofa. I absolutely loved it. So this sampler should be finished over there. I absolutely love the colors again. So it is in DMC. So I think I could have a go at finishing this as well. I kind of feel like I am getting you know, sampler convert. I have been convinced to variety of, you know, things to try, and I will be showing you them, but I definitely am more kind of enthusiastic towards sampler, or kind of stitch more samplers. We also have been given a lovely voucher from Momma Loves UGB for her Norfolk sampler, and this is one of the motifs, and there is a coupon as well in her Etsy store. We have been given a kind of freebie from the Maximum Cross Stitch from Ellen, Fly to Your Friend. So I'm just gonna show you a little design, really lovely. I have offered a freebie as well. So this is my latest released Strawberry and Birds. I printed off in a massive scale with a colorful chart to all of the participants. So that was absolutely free. Then Michelle has given us more of her reproduction samplers. This is Dear Alexander. This is the sad one? Oh no, this is the sampler which is stitched on a perforated paper. So that's the design. And then this is quite sad one. It's the short but remembered life of Benjamin Tichner, age 9. So that's quite sad sampler, but she gave this to us as well. Now we also have been given in advance a project to stitch and bring to the retreat, as Michelle was showing us a finishing idea for this particular piece, and everybody were given the Barbara Birds by Momma Loves UGB finishing kit. And in this kit it was included tin, pom-pom trim, and then we had a thread which apparently is so strong you can leave it in a wheel for your children. This is for tying you know, the piece, and then the piece which the design was meant to be meant on. So it's like full kits to finish it. And then of course we were given a pins, like a base pins, which we could decorate and then add it into the design. So I have not done my homework and I haven't done the stitching part, but I have done pins during the retreat. So we had a variety of beads and, you know, crystals and things at the table. We were allowed to take what we like, and I have made pins. And then also there is this hanger as well. So I really would love to finish this piece as well. You know, I should be doing my homework. I'm usually very good student, so I don't understand why I was so slacking. I don't know, maybe because I wasn't too excited about this retreat because I'm not a massive sampler stitcher. But actually, after being there and, you know, meeting so many people and hearing all those stories, I kind of feel like I am a convert. We also have been given lots of wonderful gifts from the attendees. So I don't know who was this given to us by, but it's gorgeous. When I went to the loo and I came back, it was on my table. So what it says here, teakwood stitch, keep stitching. So this is, that's how it was wrapped. And then on inside, there are the two beautiful pins. And then there is the needle threader and floss cards for project. So this is really, really beautiful. Oh, also with the tray and the design, we have been given this kind of tin which has got magnet on the top, so I have been actually using my one for a goods. I cannot open it now because I pushed it too hard. So they are my orders from all the projects I've worked on with Stitch in London. And then also the most beautiful gift we have been given from Rosemary, which was a lady at our table. She has stitched for every single one of us at the table this beautiful coaster, Stitch in London. I mean, this is gorgeous. I really, really appreciate everybody taking the time and stitching gifts for other people. It's, I mean, this is precious. I will cherish this forever. It's gonna go to my special corner in my craft room when I keep all of these stitchy things which I have been given by others. I've also have been given floss cards, Stitch in London Sampler Edition. This is for Anne-Marie Byrne, and this is from Mama Loves GP as well. And then another beautiful gift. Again, it says Jules Darling, and we have got floss cards, pins, and beeswax. And then is also little 13 witch on Instagram. She has given us a beautiful button and floss cards. So I mean, this was absolutely wonderful. The generosity of attendees was, you know, out of this world. But you know how it is. If you have been to retreat before, you know how wonderful the people who come along are. So fantastic. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of shopping which I have done in Stitch in London, which is minimal, is non-existent. I am even surprised myself how much I've restrained myself from spending money. But I have got 3 Roxy floss because I need them for models. So I was slowly running out of color. So I was really pleased that Mary had them in their, you know, in her shop. So I have got 3 colors. I also bought 46 count linen from Coffee Crafts Fabric, and this is all because of Sarah, one of the attendees. She showed me no, actually the conversation started very innocently because I did say I really like the, you know, the final result of the sampler stitch on a very, very small count. And then Sarah, she just showed me her sample, which she stitched like a alphabet letters on like a 50 count, 56 count. So it was like tiny, but it was so cute. So we had a conversation about it. And then she said to me, oh, it's easy. If you can stitch on 40, you can stitch on 46 and so on and so on. I cannot stitch on 40. Like I cannot go lower than 36. But apparently it's so easy. Then I get myself convinced to stitch on 46 count. So I will be stitching some of those tiny samplers which were given to us on the 46, and I'll see how I feel. It scares me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure, do you stitch over 1 or over 2 on 46 count? Please let me know in the comment, because newbie here, 46 count linen, do you stitch over 1 or do you stitch over 2? I know you stitch with 1 strand, but you know. I've also got my pre-ordered fabric as well. That was the kind of Sunday sale, so she brought it to the retreat as well. So I have got this kind of silver. It's massive piece. It's 27 by 36. And then I have got 2 needle minders from Cotton and Clay. Oh my god, they are gorgeous. So this is the real daisy in what's it called? Not raisin, not raisin, raisin, not raisin, raisin not to eat, raisin. And then this kind of vintage collection, she has put them out very recently. They are gorgeous. So I decided to get myself one of this. So when I stitch samplers, I'm just kind of, you know, have a needle minder matching. And then I got this one from Distash on Instagram. And this is all beaded. This is like a Russian kit, but all this cut is beaded, so all of the beads are here, and it cost me like $2.50. So gorge, absolutely gorge. Now the last part of this video, it is a stitchy kindness, and I am absolutely blown away. So if you follow Amanda Alba Stitcher, you know that last year she has been doing the Quaker month from the heart needle art by Wendy. So she's been stitching one Quaker each month. So I really wanted to get the charts as well. However, I couldn't get them from like one online shop. I could get few over there, but I don't like shopping like that. I just wanted one lot. So I asked Manda if she was willing to sell the whole series to me, since she has completely finished it. And she just sent them to me. She didn't want the money for that. She didn't want the money for postage. And she put, I mean, it's incredible. So she sent it to me, all series. So I have all 12 Quakers, which I think it would be lovely to stitch on 46 count with on one piece, so I can have it on my wall. So I have all 12 mounts. And then on top of that, she also included a cotton garden threads just for me to try. I've never tried them. I think they're based in Australia. I mean, how gorgeous is this? So thank you so much, Amanda. I am blown away and I am ever so grateful for that. So my lovely friends, 45 minutes has passed. I thought, you know, I hope you have visited your eyes, you are enabled, and you've enjoyed this video. I will be working now on my whips as well, and I am quite busy with painting boxes, so thank you so much for all the pre-orders. I will be also painting boxes, new boxes for the shop as well. So this is my priority for the next coming weeks. But it is also Ramadan coming, less than 2 weeks. We will be celebrating and the following Ramadan month again. So it's going to be a quiet month, followed by, you know, reflection and just kind of focusing on self. So I won't be as active on the social media. This is kind of, I like to take 1 month break each year, but I will be working hard behind the scene, and I will be back in March for some stitching updates. Hopefully I will have a nice and productive March, a month of stitching. I am also, you know, slowly climbing to 2,500 subscribers. So I think if I would be able to reach this milestone, then I will make another giveaway. I have some plans for a great one. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do. You know, my channel is predominantly about the cross stitch. I occasionally throw other stuff, depends what takes me, you know, so it could be crochet, it could be knitting, it could be quilting or sewing. Occasionally I talk about the topics which people are not too keen on, but yeah, but if you like what I showed you and you want to follow along, then click the subscribe button and come back to watch every month. But for now, I would love to thank you all for being here, for watching, for commenting, for liking, for sharing, and I wish you a wonderful month of stitching. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.